Have you ever wondered why you are not receiving a comfort and support when you are feeling emotionally low from your partner? Let's look at it from the human design perspective. First of all, what you need to do is to create your human design body graph. You can do this in the web page. I will put the link below. You just need to fill the form with your birth data, time, date, place, and do it for both of you, for yourself and for your partner. Now you have two charts, your and your partner's, and you can see the differences. Some centers are colored in, some centers are white. And now we are looking at emotional center. Today we will talk only about this. And this is all about emotions. If you have this center colored in, it means you have it defined. If you have it white, it means you have it undefined. The challenges that might arise in the relationship can start here if one of you have it defined and another one have it defined. This is what happens in my partnership. I have it defined, my partner has it undefined. And until I found a human design 5 years ago, I didn't know why my partner is amplifying my emotions. So if you have this center defined color in, you are living in emotional waves. You are emotionally really deep, and without any reason, you experience these emotional waves. And the person who doesn't have this center defined, this person is amplifying your emotions. And it is very hard for the person with an open emotional center to not amplify your emotions. So, as a result, when you feel emotionally low or sad or melancholic or judgmental, or you have this low mood, then the other person with an open center amplifies your emotions. And what happens? So actually you want to receive a comfort, you want the other person to give you peace or some kind of calm, but the other person can only amplify. So in my relationship, I started to work on informing my partner that right now I'm having emotionally low moment and I'm not ready for problem solving deep conversations. I only need the support. And actually what is really important is to understand that this other person can't fix your mood. They can just be there for you. This open center, open emotional center can only be there for you but not fix your wave. It's not possible to fix it. But they might feel like, oh, I want this so bad that she changed her mood and she felt better and she felt happy and she felt good. So I will do this and this and this and try to figure out what will help. But actually, it will all result in leave me alone and don't talk to me emotion or conversation. So if you have this center open and if you want to support somebody who is in this emotionally low moment, you have to ask, how can I support you? And maybe it's a hug, maybe it's just sit by my side, or just allow me to take time for myself, and that's it. Because when these people are separating in the physical environment, then this person with open center is peaceful again. Like there is no emotions happening. This person's emotions are related to life situations. If something bad happens, this person gets sad. If something good happens, this person gets happy. And they are logically explainable. But for me, as a defined emotional being, my emotions are not explainable. I'm just living through these waves. And they are so deep. And they are high and low, high and low. And what I have learned for myself, that I really need to inform my partner about the waves I'm having and I'm experiencing. Because when I'm in a high wave, then we can do a lot of nice things together. And when I'm low, I usually like to be left alone and like figure it all out myself. Sometimes I just need a hug. And so the tips, if you have this emotional center defined, is please do not bring emotional chaos in the room. If you are low, don't throw all your anger or frustration or sadness to your partner, because tomorrow you might think differently because emotions come and go. But this person with an open emotional center takes everything seriously. Because if he or she says some serious words or serious judgments on you, they are really meaning it. But if you as an emotional being do that, then you might probably are not thinking like that in the long run. You are just experiencing a low wave and you are judging, or you are just getting rid of your emotions, causing emotional chaos for your partner. So first tip, don't bring emotional chaos to the room. Another tip is try to love also the moments when you are feeling low. Find the goodness in those low moments. Like, try to fall in love with them, because you are so emotionally deep that you kind of can see the raindrop and start to cry how beautiful it is. And this can happen when you are in emotional high or emotional low. So accept those melancholy moments. They are also part of your life and part of your journey on this earth. And actually, in those moments, some beautiful things are starting to show up, you are birthing something new, and you need a pause. You need this melancholy for a moment to feel the calm before the emotional wave goes up again. And please don't try to find the explanations for all your emotions. I have tried that. I'm sad because of that, or I'm worried because of that. And sometimes, even when something good happens, I feel sad. Or if something bad happens, I feel innerly happy and joyful. And it's like the opposite of the reality happening in my body. So there's no explanation of our emotions. And one more very important thing for emotional people is do not take spontaneous decisions. About this, I will record a separate video because this emotional person has to live through the waves, highs and lows, and after that they can make decision. The clarity comes after time. So patience is really, really important. And if you are ready to divorce or ready to do some very serious steps on the spot because of your emotions, just take a breath and say to yourself, okay, I will think about it tomorrow, sleep it over, and then decide. And then if you are not emotional, but your partner is, please ask them to inform you about how do they feel, and do they need support, or do they need to be left alone in the room. And please don't solve those emotional problems on the spot, because these problems may not be problems actually. They may just be the emotions, and they may be over next day. So your task is be present, listen, ask how can you help, and don't solve the issue on the spot. And understand that if you are not emotional, you will be influenced by this person's emotions. And it takes a lot of awareness, a lot of kind of clarity. Okay, this is the emotions of my partner. I have my boundaries. I'm not getting influenced by them. I'm not guilty. And even though the other person is saying a lot of things, you just stay strong in your truth and understand that emotions are speaking. And you are not here to like be super sweet and just do everything what the other person needs and just burn yourself out by pampering the other person because you don't want to experience the explosion of the emotions. You also have to put your own boundaries and see your day, your plans, and everything. So it's all about learning to accept that the emotions are there and don't try to amplify them, because you will have a tendency, okay, if he's raising the voice, I will raise the voice, and then the conflict may go on and up. But if you are aware and smart and mindful, you can just say, how can I help you? How can I support you? Maybe you want to stay alone, and just support in the way that it is not hurting your truth. There is a lot I can share more about this topic. I hope it resonated, and I hope you benefited from this. And if you are interested in booking a reading, follow the link below. And here I can add another video where I share about the human design.